coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And Lonzo Ball with the three. Ball's got himself on the board with three there.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo breaking ankles out there.
From outside the arc. Out to DeRozan.
2 minutes
outside, Ball.
in the third.
Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. DeRozan's shot is off. Bulls trail by 18. It's White on the wing. This one for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a alert. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
LaVine, that's good.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass the ball. In the corner, it's LaVine. On the wing, LaVine takes the 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high arching jumper. LaVine showing us the range.
24 seconds left in the third. Over in the corner, White. Outside, LaVine. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Ball. Missed. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. His production head. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Chicago. Pass to Jones. Here's Bradley. Guarded by Bradley. Here's Jones. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And there's the foul going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Into the game for
Bulls making a switch here.
Patrick Williams.
And so here is Chicago. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Back to Vucevic. Williams with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3.
Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's the drive. Here's Caruso. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Off target from three-point range. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. LaVine gets the bucket.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Brown outside. No good on the three. LaVine deciding where to go with it. LaVine double team. Intercepted. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And again, Chicago, no good.
2 minutes.
Launches a three.
2 minutes.
And it's Bradley with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 22. Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Bulls. For three, LaVine. Here's Williams. And Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Brown Jr.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
LaVine for three, and it's White with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a rushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance with DeMar DeRozan.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
5 deep.
Really wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
There's Ball with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Launches it. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard at crucial points. plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a bit.
I don't wanna hear your preach. No, I'm off of. No, I'm off of. No, I'm off of. See, no, I'm off of. Oh, I needed joy. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gonna like me. I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keys. See, now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm off of. Hey.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic trying to get open. No good from Finney Smith. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Over to the wing. Back to Doncic. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
And probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Dallas. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Screen by Porzingis. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And a guy who routinely outworks people. This team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post. And this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam.
First free throw is good.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
The Mavericks trailing. Over in the quarter, Porzingis to the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Toronto with the timeout. All right, rookies coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Raptors substitution. Precious Achiuwa. Chris Boucher.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
Malachi Flynn. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Trent. Anunoby with it. Shoots over Bullock. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Shakes him. And Doncic finishes inside.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Now, here's Doncic. They get the rebound. Out to Hardaway. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
It's Trent on the wing. Lets the three fly. Flynn misses.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's Trent on the wing. Into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Doncic. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 6 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll
come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. All right, rookies coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
The Mavericks leading. And Doris, though he's getting the press for his scoring, and he's been prolific, Van Vliet's defense is equally as impressive.
My goodness. Great instincts. Rarely fooled. You can't trick him. Quick feet. Strength in the post. You see guys try to take advantage of his lack of size. He won't have it.
Pass to Siakam. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
First team foul.
Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic outside. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Tipped away. And stolen by Barnes.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
Van Vliet looking around. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got 7.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Out to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Porzingis with the block. And he goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. Toronto calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Precious Achua. Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. On to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, And his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith from outside the arc. And they recover it. Takes the three. And he's good on the three ball. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And he drives in. .29 seconds left in the first half. Here's Boucher. Outside Flynn. Banked in off the glass. Flynn's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Mavericks, 32. The Raptors, 23.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's Dallas. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Raptors trailed by 9. Van Vliet, right side. Screen by Siakam. It's good.
Pascal Siakam.
Siakam's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Raptors.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Marjanovic. They double him with Siakam. Brunson with a clean look. And the 3 ball is good. Brunson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Burke. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Van Vliet outside. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
A new group in now for the Raptors. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Marjanovic. Chalk up 2 there. Marjanovic has got his first points in this one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Right wing. Pass to Van Vliet. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Van Vliet's got 15.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Now here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
A shot by Kleber, wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Dirk looking over the floor. To Powell. From deep three-point range. And that one's good. Burke's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
And the Raptors with some changes. Raptors trailed by 11. And it's Dragic off the drive. Barnes outside. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Now the Mavericks with it. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side, Dragic. Kicks it out to Siakam. For Porzingis, and he drops it in from the low post. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him? Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Back to Dragic. Screen by Siakam. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Finney Smith. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Siakam. 4 seconds left. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field.
For your Mavericks dance team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Mavericks leading by 9. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Pass to Finney Smith. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
goes Doncic to the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Assisted by.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
And he gets it back. Here's Siakam. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Up top, Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
And that one falls for Dragic. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
And they double up Doncic. Bullock.
Reggie Bullock.
And he banks in the layup.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here he goes. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Van Vliet's got 20 points.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Guys, let's remember it was Kevin Durant who nicknamed Porzingis the unicorn, and that was due to the combination of skills, right? A 7-footer who can shoot it, who can step out to the three-point line, and block shots. That's a rare combination.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Oh, good on the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Siakam left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
All that he gives them on offense. Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Pass to Doncic. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
At the line for 3.
Boy, what a story Fred VanVleet's NBA journey is. Undrafted out of Wichita State, develops into a tremendous player in Toronto, and gets rewarded with the huge contract in the summer of 2020. What a journey.
Doncic looking it over. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance.